And a very warm welcome to you, ladies and gentlemen, from wherever you're watching, Australia, New Zealand, or around the world. My name is Landon Blackwell. I am the Tournament Director for Deaf Poker Australia and your dealer here at this final table of the 10th anniversary 2019 New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship. Blinds will be starting at 10,000, 20,000 with a big blind ante of 20,000 as well. But we'll just quickly take this opportunity to introduce you to our players. Starting in seat number 1. He's been around the Deaf Poker circuit for a very long time. Started out as a very young man and still looks like a very young man. He's a carpenter by trade and a very talented player, and another deep run for the great one known as Little Matthew Kennedy. He'll start this final broadcast with 200,000 in chips. Very slight short stack there. In seat number 2, again, another veteran here on the Deaf Poker circuit, Michael Spoonman Shepherd. He made the final table of the Australian Championship back in 2010, if memory serves me correctly. It's been a bit quiet in terms of the results, but he's certainly going to cash some money tonight. He's got 310,000 in chips. Seat number 3, all the way from Queensland, and fresh off his success in the Crazy Pineapple tournament in last night at the Balcombe Hills Sporting Club. He is the chip leader on 475,000, Mr. Peter Bates. And finally, no stranger to the big time, and certainly no stranger to big titles. The 3-time DPA Major winner. She's won the 2011 Australian Championship, a Victorian Championship winner, and also won the inaugural South Australian Championship. She is the queen of Deaf Poker, undisputed, Ms. Stacey Reilly on 245,000. So, we are ready to go, ladies and gents. This is the closing stages of the 2019 New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship, brought to you by the Sydney Deaf Poker League in proud partnership with Deaf Poker Australia and our longtime friends here at the Colgate Hotel in Parramatta. We are well past the midnight hour here, quarter past midnight, thereabouts, Sydney time. So we hope you enjoy the show. It's going to be very, very interesting. A lot of great talent here. Away we go. First hand of this final broadcast. Action will begin with Matthew Kennedy under the gun. Folds. Michael Shepherd makes the call. 10 more to Peter Bates' small blind. Stacey Reilly will check her option. We'll see the first flop of the night.
I didn't know what day.
Off is King 9-6. Check, check. It's 40,000 there. Bit of folds. Stacey, that will be the first pot. Mr. Spoonman.
Hey, Lola.
So the New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship started late this afternoon at 4:30 PM local time. We had a total of 42 runners, down to the final 4. Of course, you'll notice, for those who are still relatively new to the game, this year New South Wales Championship structure has introduced the big blind ante, which is now the standard amongst many professional tournaments around the world. Still away. Yep. And the all-in bet will stand there from Stacey Reilly, out of turn, but we'll press on. Action now to Matthew Kennedy. It's going to be all in. And to my left shoulder, the legend himself, Mr. Sir Kong Kim. He is our technical director for tonight's broadcast. He's also the timekeeper. Of course, the New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship for the last 5 or 6 years has featured a 20-second shot clock. The only DPA major that has such a feature. But makes for some pretty quick action. Just bear with me, I'm still getting used to the anti-procedures, but it is, of course, making things much smoother in terms of not having to chase every single player on a piece of pie. But we'll keep going here. Peter Bates with the first 8 he calls. Little Matt there on the small blind. He's all in. So as mentioned just a short time ago, 42 runners started this afternoon. A stacked field of talent, including the reigning world champion of Deaf Poker, Ms. Alicia Wormald, the defending New South Wales champion, Marika Pye. A lot of interstate players, about 10 or so from the New South Wales, Queensland border region, and also inside Queensland as well. A couple of players also from South Australia. No. Can't change it amongst yourselves.
I'll be warmer.
Okay. Just clarifying to the players there that if you've got the chips to pay both, do it in separate transactions just to make things easier. If you do need to change, just change amongst yourselves. And then call. And call and check. It'll be three-handed. Three-handed to a pocket 10, 10, 7 rainbow. Goes check, check.
Trying to get on a video.
The turn card is an 8. Check, check, check. Here's an ace. Check, check. 25. Yep, that is 25,000. Cool, and vote. Let's see him. Oh, no, Instamax. There we go. Michael Shepherd picks that one up. Easy as you like. Yeah, 2 cash ends up anyway, but still.
Oh, God. Oh, you do it. Up it. Come on.
So a lot of Queenslanders in, a couple of South Australians, a couple of Victorians. It was very much a mixed bag today. A lot of talented deaf players here. And of course the final 4 amongst the best of the best, including none other than the Queen of Deaf Poker, Stacey Reilly, the first female player to ever win the Australian title back in 2011 in the hometown of Adelaide, and has since racked up another couple of majors. And the options to her now, she checks. So we heads up, battle of the blinds between Peter Bates and Stacey Reilly the flop. Yeah, 7 10s there.
I'm the bit player.
Check, check. No surprise. It's usually an action killing flop. Turn card to Trey. Check, check. And the river's jack. It's and fun. the New South Wales Death Poker Championship. Not quite a record field, but still 42 players. Nothing to be sneezed at. Definitely better than last year's number of entries, which is 37. But in any case, there is never any shortage of challengers here, and I may be using that phrase a little bit too loosely at the moment, but I tell you, honestly, it makes for some great competition here at Parramatta. And I should also mention, as an added bonus, the 2 players that reach heads up tonight will also receive a free seat into the Australian Championship of Death Poker over at Crown Perth later this year, October 17 to 20. I'll give you more info on that as the game progresses. No. All right. No, I was wrong. It is after midnight after all. It is late. It is getting late. Ah well, if you can't laugh at yourself. Here we go. It's going to be 20 to Peter Bates this time, under the gun. Well, as does Stacey. Action to Matthew in the small blind. Here calls. Oh, we have a raise. Makes another 20 to go. 20 more. And the call. To the pot we go. Ace 10 deuce. Check. 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 Better 50,000 there from Matthew Kennedy. You can have one. Matthew, just keeping an extra careful eye on yours truly. No, we've got the button in the right position this time. So, action now on Stacey Reilly. Rolls from under the gun. Matthew on the button. Cool. And a check there from. Here goes the block. Ace 4-7. Check, check. So card to repeat 7. 20. Oh. Just a little bit of small ball poker going on at the moment. But that's not to say we'll be hard pressed to find any more action later on this year. It's coming up after this in about a couple of weeks' time over in Adelaide, the South Australian Championship on August 17. So I may have got that date wrong, but all the info available there on our website. It's being hosted at Matchroom Poker in the city centre there. $75 buy-in, so it actually makes this will make it the most expensive state championship tournament to date. But it's fully dealt and free pizza for all players. So if you fancy yourself a feed and a bit of a gamble, get on down to the Matchroom next month. The 20 to call. Raise it. roll there from both. Yeah. 70,000. The raise of 70,000 from Matthew. Oh, change from the Anthony Lions. So, South Australian Championship, the Deaf Poker Championship there on that stage in mid-August. Matchroom Poker Centre there in Adelaide. And then, as a little bit of a mix-up, shake-up rather, to the schedule, usually September's a buy month for us, but in mid-September, we are very pleased to announce, and especially for those who are actually listening at home, we do have, for the very first time, an open event being supported fully by our friends at the Australian Poker Tour. So on September the 12th, as part of the APT Brisbane schedule, there at Eaton's Hill, we'll be hosting our very first Auslan Poker Open. So this tournament will be open to all deaf and hearing players. Auslan is permitted as a native language of the table as well as spoken English. It's a chance to learn some sign language and come and meet some of our DPA superstars. You can see three of them in action on the flop of 6-6 deuce with the turn card now of 10. It's 30,000. Cool. And to the river we go. The river is 8. There's 60 and a quick call. And shows trip 6s there with 6-5, ace 10. Yes. That's another one, a little Mac. So once again, those of you may have just missed that before, the very first Auslan Poker Open is part of the APT Brisbane series taking place at the Eaton Hills Hotel in Brisbane, Vegas from September 12 to 14. 12 to 15, I should say. Proudly sponsored by pokershop.com.au. And of course, all their partner and affiliate leagues that make up the APT family. And of course, that's us included as well, more so in a strategic partnership, as it were. Testing the waters to see how it all goes, but I tell you, from all reports we've had from some of our players, including our CEO, Nicholas Schlee, the feedback has been fantastic, well-organised events. A lot of big-name players have already taken part, of course, including Michael, the grinder Mizraki, multi-player WSMP championship winner, and of course, our Aussie Joe Hasham, 2005 World Series of Poker Main Event champion. The man who started it all, the man who, of course, had he not won that tournament, we would not be sitting here tonight, I can assure you. We are always forever grateful to that former chiropractor from Melbourne town. And if you're out there, Joe, hello and hi to you. And brother Tony, of course, two-time ANZPT Player of the Year, and all the family, of course, including Daniel, who had a deep run in this year's WSOP main event. Hashtag name dropper. Back to the action now. 3 minutes remaining, and Stacey Reilly says, "I'm going to ship it." Matthew's asked for a count. 165,000. The total of 165. No one's having any part of that. So once again, the APT Brisbane Series, bringing you the Auslan Poker Open in Brisbane on September the 12th. For more information on that event, be sure to follow us on Facebook. Of course you would be, as you will be watching this right now. And for all the info on all our tournaments, results, past and present, photos and video content, you can also visit our website, deafpoker.com.au. Mr. Kennedy calls, and we have Jeff. JP. We'll be three-handed to a flop on. Flop of Jack 5, trailing 2 clubs. Perfect. Let's check. Bet of 40,000 there from Matthew. A little Matt. So just as a further update from today's tournaments, we did in fact have a 5th place finisher paid out, Emmanuel Finos. He was a former New South Wales champion as well. He took home the min cash of $100, top prize tonight of $800. The next player eliminated will pocket $140. Small stakes, comparatively speaking, but I tell you that's not just about the money when it comes to deaf poker, ladies and gents. The standard is certainly what you would come to expect, and then some. And of course, that will all be showcased in October at the 11th edition of the Deaf Poker Australia Championship, being hosted once again by our great friends at Crown Perth, October 17 to 20. There's 4 events on the schedule, including the State of Origin and the main event, exclusive to deaf players, plus 2 open events for all players to participate in. Thursday night, the return of the highly popular Pairs Tag Team Tournament, $200 buy-in. And then the other open event is a $100 buy-in 10-10-10 Hyper Turbo. All schedules of information available on our website, deafpoker.com.au. You've got to raise all in. Matthew has asked for account. 235,000. It's another 235,000. So you can see on screen there, we're down to 10. And you need any further pumping there. So Con Kim, yes, getting very tidy there with the display. You can see the shot clock right there on screen. So there'll be no doubt about it. Got lost in my train of thought. Start that one again. Bring deck. No, blinds are up. 15.30 with a big one out of 30. All in. 165. Okay. So, as mentioned previously, the big dance in October at Crown Perth. DPA Championship of 2019, October 17th to 20th. Of course, mentioned the open events. That's when we say open, we mean open. Everyone's invited. So please come and support us. It's a great atmosphere. We'll have a great time playing with all our superstars. And I'll tell you, the Western Australians, very, very patriotic, for lack of a better term. They are out for blood. They've yet to win either the State of Origin or a main event title, so it's going to be odd for young and old when all the interstaters come over, I can assure you. So ball and a raise all in. And a quick call. Wow, here we go. Ace deuce there for Stacey Reilly versus King Queen for Peter Bates. Alright, so we're just going to position. Just get the cards in position here, just bear with us. First all-in call of this Final Four broadcast. Stacey Reilly, all-in player. All right, here we go. And the flop. Reveal the flop of Queen, Jack, Deuce. Turn. Turn to 6. No change. Both players have paired up here, but we need another deuce or an ace. Here we go to the river. Oh! He's tripped deuces to Stacey. She'll double up. That's going to be a massive hit for Peter Bates. In fact, I think he could be eliminated here. Very, very close. Just going to put count. So 225, that's 240,000. Peter will have some left over. Oh, he's going to have 5,000 left over. We had a cover plate, just 5,000 in chips. So Stacey Reilly doubles up in a big way, and Peter Bates, who managed to pocket some cash on Friday night at the local Pineapple Hold'em tournament at Walkham Hills, is now in an absolute world of hurt. Still, as they say, chip in a chair. Chip in a chair. Alright, away we go.
But you're in the middle, we know.
We do apologise, ladies and gents. Just a slight setting to plugged in. Hang on.
Good. It'll be okay.
Yeah, fully good. Okay. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gents. We just noticed that the plug in the Minivo live stream camera had become dislodged. We were running low on battery there. We're back in action now. Yep. Good to go. Matthew Kennedy just taking a brief leave of absence. He's all done up. Give me on Peter. And he's on there. All in over the top there from Stacey Reilly. Here we go. And let's roll them up. So it is 9-8 for Peter Bates, the all-in player. and called by Stacey, who is ahead with King 10. Alright. Here we go. The flop of Ace, Ace, King. That's 2 pair. Ace is up there for Stacey Reilly now. Turn card is a 6. That'll be it, ladies and gents. Peter Bates is drawing dead. He does hit an 8, but that makes absolutely no difference whatsoever. Round of applause there, ladies and gents. Peter Bates eliminated in 4th place. But he'll pick up 140 bucks for this. Oh, okay. No. Sorry, go back. Because we have a special guest, and you've seen this man before. You've seen him on mainstream TV, and you've seen him on many a broadcast here. It is none other than the amazing Death Poker MC, Mr. Gavin Rose Mundy. He's coming in with the Auslan commentary. So if you've never seen him in action before, folks, get set, because he is one of the most vibrant characters out there. An amazing Auslan interpreter, deaf interpreter, teacher, advocate for the community, and of course featured as a friendly pirate on the popular Auslan TV show Sally and Possum. So here we go. Oh, well, that wasn't too much action, was it? It's just a walk there with Ms. Reilly. That's a walk. So now 3-handed. And an all-in here for Michael Shepherd. Stacey Reilly. 230,000. So 200. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Doesn't matter. It's file. Presto shows pocket 5s. So, as it stands, Stacey Reilly holding the chip lead here. Not by a huge margin. Although both Matthew Kennedy and Michael Shepherd are yet to win a major title, both are very much capable of doing so. This is going to be very, very interesting. Stacey Reilly on the verge of becoming the undisputed most successful player in DPA history. Potentially her 4th major title. Can you believe it? Jackie Glazier, eat your heart out. I've just been Jackie. If you are out there watching, a massive hello and much love to you. Alicia Warmore also sends her regards. Action now with Matthew Kennedy on the button. He makes the erasers. Is it 70,000 to go? 70,000. Probably would have guessed by now that the yellow chips that you see are 5,000 each. Purple plus 25k a piece. Each player having started the day with 30,000 in tournament chips. And from that 42, you can now see just 3. Big blind ante, of course, being used as part of this year's tournament format. And from the feedback we have received, it's been very much in the majority supporting this new change. Makes things a lot smoother in terms of ensuring that the force bets are posted, not having to chase up a little piece from everybody. No, it's there. Yeah. Matthew was just disputing whether or not he was on the floor. No, he's full line now. 30,000 a call. Well. Oh, check. Got a flop. Flop is 954. Goes check. Turn card. There's a king. Mark out. Oh, another one on the map. Now we're good. So as you may have, if you joined us earlier in this broadcast, you would have learned that this year is the 10th anniversary of this particular tournament. We've had only 7 different winners, however. There was a period there between 2012 and 2016 where the title went back and forth between 2 players, Daryl Jordan from New South Wales and Adric the Phenom Martin, who resides on in the Northern Rivers region. I've seen that 3 times fast. On the New South Wales Queensland border there. Apart from Stacey Reilly, the Phenom is also the only other player to have won 3 major titles. And also unofficially count Alicia Warwild with that. There was a New South Wales Ladies Championship that run for a couple of years, but it was quickly ceased. And I dare say it had something to do with the fact that Alicia won both of them back to back, scaring all the opponents off. Which is not to say it's a bad thing, because of course, as you may have seen in the mainstream poker news, Susie Quace winning the Ladies Championship for the 3rd time at the Star Casino in Sydney as part of their Sydney Championship Series. So congratulations to you, Susie. Fantastic to see more and more female talent there on the rise through all the poker series. Action continuing no. We have a call on small blind and a raise all in and a quick fold. Blind's going up here in a couple of minutes. Blind levels are 20 minutes long. And almost hit the hour of 0100 here in Sydney. Oh, we had a turn, so yeah.
I want to be on this.
Warning issue there. Yeah, no, I know. Sorry. He's getting laid. Players and dealers, for that matter, are prone to the odd mistake. So we had to issue a warning there to Stacey for out of turn action. So that can be forgiven considering we're now officially into the wee hours of Sunday morning. 30,000 to call there. Okay, all in, Stacey. Everything is asked for account once again. $385,000. Stacey turning on her trademark aggression now. Average stack of 140,000. So average stack just over 3 big blinds, and we're about to tick into the next level of 2040. We'll play one more hand at the current line from Antis. Switching over. We expect it to very soon. Stacey definitely wants to say that. Going all in once again from the button. Shot by down Matthew Kennedy. Contemplating in small one. 10 seconds. 5. Another steal. Stacey. Lines are up. 20, 40, 40. Alright, here we go. Blinds now at 20,000, 40,000 for those who just joined us. The closing stages of the 2019 New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship. Shepherd, the spoon man, has moved on. 260,000 all in. Oh. And just to the right hand side there, you'll see our deaf MC, Gavin Rose Mundy, interpreting the commentary, or rather doing his commentary in Auslan, the native sign language of Australia, a beautiful language. And all deaf advocacy groups across each state of this country do offer sign language courses. If you're keen on getting involved and learning a little bit, you can just Google search for your local deaf leagues. But, and we'll go for 5 for 10 free. But, even if you're new to watching deaf poker, you can probably see that the signs that we do use to indicate action are relatively clear. Although, interestingly enough, there has been some dispute from native Auslan speakers as to whether or not we should be using grammatically correct signs. Now, it's a particularly interesting discussion because the most important thing is upholding game integrity and security. So, when Deaf Poker first started back in 2009, the organisation worked with industry experts to come up with a clear set of hand signals, such as that one you've seen there for all in. So although they may not necessarily be grammatically correct in terms of the Auslan lexicon or syntax, they have been implemented to ensure clarity, and so that players, dealers, and particularly, especially casino staff are able to adapt and learn on the fly, and used, of course, in the right context. Everyone is very much aware of what that player is wanting to say or do. Of course, theoretically, the rules of poker are written in a way you can play the game in total silence without having to actually say anything in any language, but that is the beauty of our game. And it is, in fact, very, very easy to implement special access for players into any poker tournament. So if you are keen on finding out more about that, we do have a number of resources available on the Deaf Poker Australia website, including our full tournament rule set, which are designed to supplement the Tournament Director Association rules. But you can also email us, dpa@deafpoker.com.au, or just drop us a line on social media. We're always happy to help in any way we can. And if you're keen on supporting us, whether it be through sponsorship or getting more players to your local game, whatever it may be, you're always welcome to get in touch with us at any time. The game goes on here at the Tollgate Hotel in Parramatta. And the raise all in. And a call! Just like that, here we go. So, it's ace-6 offsuit for Matthew Kennedy. He's moved all in against fellow New South Welshman Michael Shepherd, who has tabled pocket ace. So there it is, ladies and gents. Matthew Kennedy has moved all in, ace-6 versus pocket ace. Let's go to the flop. Turn card is ace-5 trade. Turn card. 6, that's 2 pair. Ace is up for Matthew. Just needs to dodge any 8. One of 2 8s. River's a king. There it is. Counter close. Counter close. Check it. 270,000. And that's how close it was. That's how close it was. Michael's left with just 30k. Massive, massive, massive double up there. And that's Kennedy. So Michael Shepherd on the small blind, just 10k behind. So heads up action coming your way very shortly, barring any form of miracle. In any case, a fantastic result there for the Spoon Man. But Matthew Kennedy, who is just crippled the Spoon Man. Yep, oh, so he's taking him back. There we go. Yep, got it in. Here we go. Moved all in with Jack Trade, Ace and Ace 10. While he's working up there. Here we go. Jack Tray, the all-in player there, Michael Shepherd. Run into Ace 10, Stacey Reilly, but there's a tray in the window on the flop of 7-5 tray. So Michael's paired up there, and a Jack on the turn. Well, there you go. He gets the double up, drawing down on the river there. Just a 6 to complete formalities. There's a double up there for the Spoon Man. Like I said, barring any miracles. What a story that would be, though. Still. Any more poker to be played here? Just not right now. As Mr. Kennedy takes a walk. Wow. Once again, for those of you who just joined us, down 4-3 now. In the 2019 New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship, brought to you by Deaf Poker Australia, Deaf Poker League of Sydney, Tollgate Hotel in Parramatta. And we've just got an all-in call here. Matthew Kennedy is the all-in player. With his good buddy 10-4. Reilly once again ahead with the Queen 10 offsuit. Here's the flop of his King 10-7. So a pair of 10s there for Stacey, but flush draw. Therefore, Michael Shepherd. Turn card is a repeat king. So that's now 2 pair. Kings up for the 3-time DPA major winner. Just needs to get a heart here, but not the Queen or the 10 of hearts. Or King or the 10 of hearts, rather. Oh, King's out there. So not the 10 of hearts, we don't say. No, it's a 4. No, he thought he won, but no, he didn't. No, Stacey. Stacey got it. That'll be it. Round of applause for Michael Shepherd, 3rd place. Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Perfect.
Do a bar.
All right, ladies and gents, we're going to have a break, 5 minutes, and we'll come back soon. Thank you. Just before you go, you feeling how your big one? And no more antis as well. Come and do your thing. Yeah.
No. That's a wild one. Oh, yeah. I love white fish pleasure. I love a white fish pleasure. Yo, be careful. That video on J&J. What is love? Oh, Whoa.
20.
Came out, yeah, I'm let him into that. I'll be there.
Alrighty, ladies and gents, we're just about to get back underway here. 8 minutes and 7 seconds left in this current blind level at 20,000. Antes have now been removed, so we're just at the heads up phase. And of course, both these players have automatically earned themselves a free ticket into the DPA Championship main event at Crown Perth in October. So you'll definitely see both these players here. Chip counts fairly even between Matthew Kennedy on the left from New South Wales, on the verge of his maiden DPA major title. But the big story right now is Stacey Reilly on the right hand side there. She is on the verge of her fourth major victory. Truly going to be a heads-up battle for the ages. Or it could be over in 5 minutes. Let's see. Are we ready? We're good to go? Alright, let's do this. Here we go. We are away. Heads-up action. Oh, Jack Knight. And on the right hand, very far right there, you can see Gavin Rose-Mundy, Auslan commentator, who's just there with Philip Debs, having a great discussion about today's proceedings in Auslan. Again, reaffirming the positive feedback that we've received from the players today, that the introduction of the big blind ante. So we hope to have that also as part of the main event structure in October for the DPA Championship main event at Crown Perth. With a raise, like another plus, yeah. So the total raise of 90,000. Average stack of 140,000, so just over 3 big blinds for each player. Another 20,000 for Stacey. Chip counts now virtually even. The yellow chips 5,000 each, the purple plaques 25k a piece for those of you watching at home. You can watch this in full replay later on, plus all the previous Final Four broadcasts there on the Facebook page. And check. And funnily enough, we're heads up. Flop is ace, ace, 4. Stacey will be back. Check their 60. Four. What? Check. Kennedy will each further ahead there.
Oh, see! Hey, I got it! Yes! Yay! You good? How are you? Marshall, yes? Making food? I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to. Where are you from? I'm leaving.
Now will be press act now on the small blind / button. walk.
Oh no, you would.
Oh, you got it!
So, heads up now. Final two players. Matthew Kennedy of New South Wales versus Stacey Reilly of South Australia.
Three, go, go.
Yep.
What?
Just check.
Wait.
50.
No. I just don't like that here.
Wait, I think I don't.
I just don't like it.
Kennedy is featured quite prominently in the poker scene since we started in 2009.
Oh, that's a hard one.
So there's anyone who could sort of make equal to Kid Poker, aka Daniel Negrano, would be Mr. Kennedy. Had a couple of deep runs in DPA Championship main events past. He was also a member of the inaugural DPA All-Stars team that won the very first State of Origin,
Oh, that's it.
along with Stacey and Gavin, who also
Oh, good job.
well. Altogether, she's 420. Shot clock is on. Those who have not played the New South Wales Board does have a 20-second shot clock in effect for the entire tournament. Just moving things on a little quicker there. It's been a staple of this particular tournament for many years. All involved there. Stacey will be first to act here. We are in the business end here. The 2019 New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship, brought to you by Deaf Poker Australia in proud partnership with the Sydney Deaf Poker League and the Tolga Hotel in Parramatta. Kennedy on the button, raise. 70,000 more to go. Stacey Reilly does not go. One more hand at the current blind level. Going up next hand to 30,000, 60,000. The stack average just over 2 big blinds apiece. the mainstream would expect things to be over very, very quickly, but that's indeed never the case when it comes to Death Poker, and rightly so. They are playing for the privilege, they are playing for the title, the fame, the fortune, and the glory. Especially Stacey, in her case, on the verge of becoming a 4-time major winner. She already has an Australian, a Victorian, and a South Australian title to her name. Looking to add the Big Matty Shield to her trophy cabinet. No new calls, and raise all in. Stacey now will be, she's all in. Matthew now, the first one he raises.
I love PG.
75 the top, and re-raise all in. It's on.
Yes.
Alright, pressure's on. And I think Stacey has just retaken the chip lead there as a result. Not much.
How you do? Oh, you the other end.
Not much at all.
I gotta go.
Still a fair bit of action left. In the pace of the game at the moment.
Oh, look at the wave, Jan.
Call and a raise.
Papa Jackson.
60 more. 60
Look at them all.
Call.
In the hole.
And a call. Alright, here we go to the
Oh.
top.
You got a big thumb, haven't you?
10, 6 deuce. Check, check. 5. 60 and call.
Yeah, no,
60. You said 60. Yeah. You know, we'll confirm. Actually, 120. Yeah. No, just to confirm this, get a 120 in the call. 160. Alright, to the river. Get a 100,000. Call. Hands up. Queens up. And Matthew Kennedy is now the dominant chip leader. Matthew Kennedy now pulls away. Still, the double up there from Stacey Reilly would bring her right back into it. Let's go back to the action now. Kennedy first to act. Pulls. Flop is 10-9-6. There's check. And Matthew early out there, but Stacey has none of it. Three more. Point. Messages of support coming in there from Matthew Kennedy. Just having a quick look at his phone. Young man, highly popular amongst the deaf poker community here in New South Wales. And can't reveal that particular message of what it says. We can tell you it is actually from a former Australian champion, Zizmos Jordan, father of two-time New South Wales champion Daryl Jordan. Sort of ball and a raise all in. $275,000 more. Seconds. 10. Oh. Stacey Reilly not giving up without a fight. Matthew Kennedy, the chip leader, edging ever closer to his very first DPA major victory. But the three-time major winner is going to make him sing for his supper. That we can assure you. And it will be Stacey on the button, first to act. She's all in again. And she's all out. So once again, for those of you who may have just joined us, this is the 2019 New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship. 42 players started today. We're down to our final two. This is the latest major tournament on the DPA calendar. Coming up in mid-August over in Adelaide, the Matchroom Poker Club. $75 buy-in South Australian Championship. And then up at Eaton Hills Hotel, Auslan Poker Open. And that will be before the DPA Championship Series at Crown Perth in October. So for more information on all our tournaments, archive of results, images and video, follow us on Facebook, as I'm sure you are doing right now, watching us on this live stream. We're also on YouTube, Twitter and Instagram. And of course our official website, deafpoker.com.au. Now there's a little bit of exciting news that we've actually yet to reveal on tonight's broadcast. We will be officially announcing it in a couple of days, but if you want to start telling anyone that you know, we've got the next International Deaf Poker Federation World Championship taking place in Coventry, in the United Kingdom, in late July. Of course, DPA hosted the 2018 IDPF World Championship at Crown Melbourne. We just had a UFO shoot across the table there. Oh no, it's a pair of glasses. They've accidentally flicked off Philip Debs' head as he was signing. Apologies. We'll go back to the action. Do a raise. Sorry. Big raise. And fold. Bless you, Sokol.
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
Tim, the founder of Deaf Poker Australia, running the live stream controls tonight and operating the shot clock. And behind him, the CEO, the new CEO, Nicholas Schlieve. Watching on intently as this heads-up battle in the New South Wales Deaf Poker Championship continues. So getting back to the International Deaf Poker Federation World Championship, which of course DPA hosted the 2018 edition at Crown Melbourne last year. Next year, 2020, at the Grosvenor Casino in Coventry, UK, late July, featuring as part of the 2020 Goliath schedule, a two-day main event, and for the first time, a special teams event based on our very own DPA State of Origin, the IDPF League of Nations. So taking the DPA State of Origin shootout / tag team format to the world stage. 10 players from each country invited to enter in one team each to battle it out for global deaf poker supremacy. That will then be followed by a two-day main event, £150 sterling to enter, with the option of one re-entry, either on day 1B and or day 1B, day 1A or day 1B, followed by day 2, we'll finish it off. Plus, full final table broadcasts featuring RFID technology will be a world first for deaf poker. And we have it on good authority that the reigning world champion Alicia Wilmot will be in attendance to defend her title. Plenty of interest from particularly our friends at UK Deaf Poker and the massive European Deaf Poker circuit there. Quite a number of players from North America also wanting to come along. A special shout out to our friends who are part of the IDPDF working group. Deaf Poker Tour in the United States, the AAPTSQ, that's the Quebec Deaf Poker organisation in Canada, Irish Deaf Poker, the Lionheart Club in Sweden, and of course our friends here from the Auckland Aces. All the raise all in here. UK Deaf Poker hosting IDPF 2020. Special shout out to Stephen Twaiter, Mike McCarran, and all the board of directors there from UK Deaf Poker, helping us to bring the World Championship of Deaf Poker to the Big Smoke. Well, not quite. An hour and a half up north. But fantastic location. And although we can't reveal the official dates as of yet, we can tell you it will be just before the World Deaf Golf Championships, which are taking place about 20 minutes down the road, just after the conclusion of the big dance, as it were. So a lot of deaf sporting and cultural events happening in and around the middle of England there. Very excited for the summer of 2020 next year. So to find out more information on that, you can follow the International Deaf Poker Federation on Facebook. Of course, we'll bring you updates as well through our circles. We have the official announcement of those dates next Tuesday, July the 30th, so not far off. Back to the action now. After a call there from Matthew Kennedy, Stacey Reilly has moved all in.
Sorry, mate. We're going, mate. I'm going. Hey, good to see you, mate.
Good to see you. Take care.
Yep.
What was that? Stacey Reilly going to can't see him. Bring those back. 4 minutes from the swine level. Price of poker will be going up to 40,000, 80,000. So, stack average moving down to less than. Still very short at the moment, both players. And a call. There it is. There it is. It was the moment we were waiting for. The players shake hands. Stacey turns up. King 7 offsuit. King 7 offsuit, but Matthew Kennedy is ahead slightly, albeit slightly, with pocket 4s. Just moving the cards into a better position here. Up, I think. Okay. It's a classic coin flip. Here we go. The flop. Ace, 9, 5, 2 diamonds. Stacey's the only player with a diamond there. But Matthew is ahead with the pocket 4s. Turn card is a repeat 9. So, barring any king or 7 or an ace to counterfeit, Matthew Kennedy on the verge of winning his first title. Here we go, to the river. It's a king! Stacey doubles up. My goodness! Little Matt is shattered. Oh, so close. And speaking of close, we've got to check these chip counts because it looks a little bit closer than anticipated. Here we go. Stacey Reilly chips up and out. So it's going to be 575,000. 575. 4, 5. Little Matt Kennedy just 80,000 in chips. The rest of them going Stacey Reilly's way. And just like that. DPA major title number 4 is so close you can smell it. What an incredible turn of events. But that's the way it is in poker sometimes. You've got to win flips to win chips. So Matthew Kennedy left with a single big line. And pretty much the case of going in all this place. Has to call. Let's turn them up. Yep. Queen 9. It's not bad. We're going to open Ace 4 for Stacey Reilly. So Matthew, the all-in player. Could this be the final hand of the night? Let's find out. Here's the flop. Ace 7 4. 2 pair on the flop. Turn cards are king. That's it, ladies and gents. The river is irrelevant. It is a queen though. It gives them a pair, but that is title number 4 for Stacey Reilly of South Australia. A round of applause, ladies and gents. What an incredible achievement. Absolutely outstanding. There it is, the undisputed queen of deaf poker in this country, Miss Stacey Reilly of South Australia. Commiserations, of course, to Matthew Kennedy. I mean, what an incredible performance. Just unlucky there with that coin flip. But I tell you what, that couldn't have been a better ending to what has been an absolutely sensational tournament. So, with that said and done, ladies and gents, it's now almost 2 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to wrap things up here. On behalf of all of us here at Deaf Poker Australia, we thank you for joining us in tonight's coverage. And we hope to see you over in Adelaide next month for the South Australian Championship at Matchroom Poker. From all of us here at the Tollgate Hotel in Parramatta, on behalf of Sokong Kim, Nicholas Schlee, and all of us here at Deaf Poker Australia, my name's Landon Blackhall. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you later. Good night.
Yep.